Try and block some of that cold breeze.
Yeah. It's chilly. Way too chilly.
Did you just hear a humming, or was that from, like, everyone leaving or something? Could have sworn I just heard, like, female humming.
That's kind of what I heard earlier. It was just kind of like,
Yeah, that's, like, exactly what I just heard.
Really?
Yeah.
Too simple.
What's up, Lindsay? Callie?
Callie.
So most of the crew had to leave. I'm just here with Tyson.
What's up?
So pretty much it is freezing out here. And since most of the crew had to go and all our equipment's packed up, we're not really going to do an investigation here. But I'll give you guys a little walk around. Is it really? Oh, yeah.
It's 20 degrees right now is what it says. Feels way colder than that, though.
So we are currently at the Anson call house. So most of the crew had to head out. It's just me and Tyson here, and all the equipment and everything's packed up, and it's so cold that we just decided to do a little walk around instead of an investigation.
It's kind of peaceful here tonight, honestly. We've heard a couple things, but nothing.
Yeah, nothing too wild.
Did you hear that?
I heard something.
Came from upstairs. That humming noise again.
What's up, Shay? Yeah, it's like freezing here, Lindsay. What did you say it was? Like 20 degrees right now?
It's way cold. I'm so over winter. I need summertime.
What's up, Laura? Loves music. What's up? I feel like these steps are so small.
Yeah. They were super, like, filled with junk before. Like, all this whole corner was just piled with crap. So you had to, like, squeeze by.
Little spring cleaning to get around.
And there was, like, so much stuff piled up here from the ceiling collapsing.
So we're now at the Anson call house, and it's just me and Tyson.
Hey, everybody. Look at that ceiling. Holy crap. We got like one big snowstorm. It'll all just collapse.
It's definitely ready to, huh? That is wild. Oh, yeah. Is this that spot you were talking about where you can see, like, up in the attic?
Yeah, through there you can. And then over here, too.
Do we know the full backstory on this house?
I know Bennett does. I wish I was better at telling the history of it, because I know I'll screw it up. But yeah, that's where you can see it from the attic.
Oh, yeah.
There's lots of different stories and rumors about this house. A lot of people call it the Ted Bundy ritual house because of the Ghost Adventures episode.
Yeah, Vincent was telling me about that.
Yeah, so the school that Deborah Kent was kidnapped from is right there. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah, so if you go down the street to that light and go up,
right,
it's right there.
Oh, so like barely a block away.
Yeah, so she was kidnapped from there, and the rumor is that he brought her here and did something. I'm not exactly sure what, but I don't know if that's fact or not. But I know he had a couple places around in Utah that he would take people.
Because then I think there's some sort of deaths that have happened in the house, at least, right? I think there was a couple.
Yeah, from my understanding, there was. I think Anson died in the house.
Yeah, I remember reading about that part.
Yeah. I wish we had Bennett here to tell her history. She knows all about it. Yeah, I can't believe how dead it is. It's so peaceful.
Yeah, like it's literally like the spirits are sleeping.
Yeah.
It's like the weirdest thing. Anson Call was the original owner of this house, but it became known as the Ted Bundy house after the Ghost Adventures episode here.
It's crazy because there's just times when this place is just nuts.
And then nights like this where it's just
and stuff is all going off, equipment, and we hear clear as day voices, and other times it's just kind of we're taking the night off.
We'll be next door if you need me.
Yeah, we don't feel like talking tonight. And I kind of like those nights, honestly, because it's just more peaceful to come in here and
yeah, and actually admire the place.
Just check it out.
Yeah.
Because it is a really pretty house. The layout is super weird. That thing's swinging. Plastic.
Oh yeah, it is.
And that door's closed. I closed that door so there's no cross breeze coming through.
The door didn't just reopen or something, right?
No. You heard that?
That sounded like Bennett. You hear that creaking? I don't know. I thought she left with Vince.
So did I.
What in the hell?
That's his truck, that's my truck. I don't know whose car that is. That was here when we got here. But
So
their cars were parked here and they're gone.
that totally sounded like Bennett to me,
Yeah,
but
100%
let's see. Go around front and show you guys that everyone left, just me and Tyson. Shit, maybe I will need to bust out some equipment now.
That was freaky. That was clear as
Dude.
day. It sounded just like Bennett.
Yeah, so here's the front of the house. Oh, that's the neighbors.
Even the street is dead.
No one.
There's no cars.
What in the hell, dude?
That was pretty weird.
The house chose now to get active?
Right? That was totally a female voice, like somebody talking.
I full on thought Bennett was at the back
So did
door.
I thought they were coming in. And that's weird because both of us heard female voices before that, or moans or whatever.
And then now it was a full voice that we both heard.
And that creaking too. It kind of sounded like somebody was walking around the
Yeah.
house. We're the only ones in there. I'm kind of like hesitant to go in
Dude.
now. I'm a little freaked out. I don't want stuff going crazy.
Trying to knock us out and we're just here by ourselves.
I'm gonna leave this door open.
In case we need to dip.
In case.
Thank you for the popcorn wing jam, and thank you for the pizza earlier.
Wing jam, you're the man, dude. Vincent sent me with 3 pizzas.
Dude, that was weird that it happened after you closed the door, too.
Yeah, that was pretty weird. Now I'm like hesitant to even like be in this room.
That was so fucking weird.
Yeah.
No, there shouldn't be any squatters here.
Oh, no,
like
this house is like Fort Knox. Like,
oh yeah, like I was actually surprised to see how boarded up it
you have
was.
to like bust off these plywood boards and stuff off windows and off the door and everything to get in here. That would be pretty freaky though if it was a squatter. Like,
Right, like someone's just down in the basement.
oh.
But even that, you could see down in the basement over here.
Yeah.
Like,
It's all burnt
oh yeah,
out.
spotlight.
The Merc light. Merc's saving me with his light. I forgot my flashlight, so.
What's funny is right before we heard that, I was about to say, like, grab my backpack and just get ready to dip. And then that happened, so I'm like, oh.
See, that makes sense about this meeting now, just because the door is open. But it was swinging before and that door was closed, and there's no way a cross breeze was coming through.
Yeah, the live hasn't been going on for too long, guys. Like maybe 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Just me and Tyson. And apparently a female spirit.
Oh, I saw someone over there through the plastic when maybe not. That was kind of weird. I like shined the light up, and then when I went down, it looked like somebody was kind of over by that door that we came into. I think it's just the way that that's reflecting. I can't believe it's as late as it is.
I know, already 2 a.m.
Yeah. Usually by now I'm like needing my pillow to sleep.
Right, me too, dude. My hands are starting to freeze.
Holding this light, his hand is like frozen.
Couple people said go upstairs now. Go check it out one more time.
You can. Which room do they want us to go in?
Any preferred rooms, everybody?
Anson's room? Or
Thanks
the
for the roses,
nursery?
Joyce. So, Anson's room, nursery.
Going to that bedroom with the
Yeah, could go in.
floor.
I do have equipment with me, but it's only Tyson and I. It's freezing here. The rest of the crew left. So we're kind of just doing like a walkthrough. Only activity so far is we heard a woman's voice and what sounded like floorboards creaking. Other than that, nada.
Like a couple knocks, but
Yeah, like other, like real small stuff.
yeah.
Nursery.
It's almost like it's kind of like, okay, yeah, I'll let you know I'm here, but
Yeah, but that's all you're going to get.
I don't want to put on a show tonight. I'm tired.
Closet downstairs, too.
They want us to go to the closet downstairs?
Yeah, someone said the closet. I don't think Vincent went to the hospital, but he did injure his head. We'll go check out that closet downstairs. So I think unless something else happens, we're probably going to get ready to head out of here and lock the place up.
One of my biggest fears being here is coming down these stairs and then turning and just seeing a pair of legs behind that
Oh,
plastic.
dude, honestly.
Like,
because then you're just trapped in the house, too. You're like...
dude, I keep kicking down the front door. Is this the closet that
Yeah.
no one wants to see? Felt kind of like a big rush of cold air came out when I opened that door. Did you feel that?
I didn't feel the cold rush, but I do feel like a weird energy in
I
here.
opened it and it just felt like a breeze almost came out. $1887.
Oh, that box back there? Yeah, guys, Vincent and Bennett just stopped by, pretty much just said, hey, we're going to head out. And then them and Tyler left, and now it's just me and Tyson. But everyone's good. I think everyone's just heading home for the night. No one's at the hospital or anything.
Yeah, I know he got hurt, but I'm not sure if they...
Saw something?
I thought I just saw a black figure right at the top of those stairs that go into Anson's room. Right
I saw you, like,
when I-
peeking in there when we were coming down the stairs,
Yeah.
too.
I was getting like kind of a weird feeling, but I was like, I'll just ignore it. But I just glanced up and shined the light. It looked like a dark, like, mass just went back into that room. That was freaky.
Yeah, Calination, that's the exact room we're talking about right now. Upstairs to the left, that would be Anson's room. So it knows we're here. As the wall says, always watching.
Ugh. Freaky. Now I'm kind of getting like a uneasy feeling.
It's getting weird, right?
Are you feeling that?
Yeah.
It was so peaceful before, like it.
Well, yeah, like it's like as soon as we closed that door, we heard the woman's voice, and now like it feels like it's getting weird. So we can't go to the basement for a couple reasons. A, it's just kind of a hazard down there. B, we don't have the key.
Yeah, I got like a super uneasy feeling now.
Yeah. Everyone's asking for an investigation now, too. I'm going to swap out my flashlight real quick, too.
Swap out your flashlight?
Yeah. Yeah, that's better.
That's like 2 Merc lights.
Right? Necro. I don't think we have anything we could use Necro on right now.
No, we don't have the speaker or anything. Vincent has all of Paranosis equipment. I just have this one flashlight.
Oh, what's up, iProxy?
Proxy.
Yeah, I don't think we I don't have my phone that I usually use those apps on. And we also don't have like speakers and such. And I don't think Tyson has any of the stuff on his phone.
No, I don't have any paranormal apps or anything.
So if we did try and do something, it'd have to be with like my EMF, REM pod, Paralantern, that sorts of stuff.
TikTok making a sensor.
I know. You always still like get the first letter out too, and then you're like, oh wait.
There'll be times where like something really intense happens, and so I'll let out a cuss word. I'm like, oh no. If we get banned because of that. Red rum. I've never noticed that. I don't know. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking it might not hurt to maybe, I don't know, I'm kind of debating between REM pod or EMF real quick in Anson's room, just to see if anything does decide to play with it and kind of go from there.
Yeah. You get some stuff out for a second.
Because I don't know, like I don't feel like anything's really going to want to play right now based off what we felt earlier.
Being like, okay, I'm here, like, you know I'm here.
Yeah, like it's almost like it's kind of just keeping an eye out right now.
Yeah. Just heard like a shuffling noise over there. Like something slid.
Where did I put the REM pod? Or not the REM pod, EMF. Thank you for the hand hearts. What was your username? Wheelchair guy. I don't know what I did with my EMF. That's weird. Ah, there it is.
So we should put Veronica on the couch.
Good, I guess. See if anything moves her. Thank you for that cap. Ooh, almost walked through the pentagram.
Veronica needs to witness Anson call.
I'm gonna throw my phone on the tripod real quick too.
Alright.
Just make it a little easier to carry. It's real hard to get a reading off this house right now.
I know.
It's like something's here, but it like doesn't want to play. Okay. Flip the camera back around.
My fingers are so freaking cold. I was like typing. My thumb is like frozen.
I know, my hands are so cold that I could barely like press the buttons. My phone like wasn't even acknowledging that I was pressing it. So we got Veronica on the couch. Yeah, that was me right here. So, I wonder, maybe I should leave the REM pod right in front of Veronica, and then we can go upstairs with EMF.
That works.
And then that way, if anything happens down here, we'll at least hear it.
Someone just said that they heard a woman. A couple of people are saying that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to angle that more towards Veronica, actually.
Did you make that? Or did you buy that one?
This one I bought, but I actually have the one I made in my backpack.
That thing's so sick. I want one of those. It was so cool.
And I want to start making them and selling them.
Yeah.
I just want to make, like, do some different stuff for the antenna and then kind of work on a couple different things. And then after that, I think I want to actually start like trying to sell them full time.
Yeah, that'd be way cool.
All right, guys. So if that REM pod goes off, we should hear it from upstairs. Now we're going to go up there with the EMF, the K2.
Now my nose is running because it's so cold.
I know, mine has been too. Yeah, nothing on the K2 so far. Thank you for the roses, City Morgue.
If anyone's here, can you give us a sign? Make us some noise or something?
Thank you for the Spiderweb Loves Music.
Someone said, when do they sleep? Never. Sleep is for the weak.
If there's someone downstairs, can you play with that device on the couch?
Sleep when you're dead, someone says.
Who needs sleep when you can go to haunted locations?
Yeah. I'm weird, like, I can stay up till like midnight or something, and then I get really tired between like midnight and 1. But if I'm up past that, then I'm like wide awake.
Oh yeah, that's how I am too, dude. It's like the weirdest thing.
Yeah. And then I don't go to sleep till like 8 in the morning. And I sleep for like 2 hours.
Thank you for the roses wheelchair.
Hello, Hannah.
Are you here, Anson?
Someone said we should sleep here. How cold that would be.
That would be freezing, dude.
I'm freezing right now and falling asleep.
So I don't know the full story behind this house, but it was owned by a Mormon settler. And I guess one of the stories is that like a baby was buried in the backyard. At least 4 people have died here. And I think that's about as much as I know.
Yeah, there used to be another house on the property from my understanding, and Anson used to move his wife's back and forth in an underground tunnel. It's in the basement. It's all sealed off now. But he used to hide his wife's, and they'd move from that tunnel, and I guess some of his wives died here, and he died here, and 3 a.m. here, my whole house just shook.
That's what I just read too.
Do you have an earthquake?
We can't do SDs right now because we don't have the stuff for it, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think we have anything right now for spirit communication other than devices. Which...
City Morgue said she feels something weird in the other room.
In this room? I was just aiming the phone in there.
Not sure which room she's talking about.
Are we talking about this room or the room with the wood in front of the door? One across the hall.
Across the hall. That one?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? So that used to be Anson's room, and when we do like public investigations and stuff, a lot of the girls will come up here and they'll, if you watch them, a lot of the women would go to this side of the room,
Right.
and the men would go to this side, and this is where Anson's bed and stuff was on this side of the room.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but women are always drawn to this side. It's weird. We don't ever say anything. Like, we just kind of let people
Just kind of
come
like
up
let
and
it
just
be
what
and
they
see where
do.
they go.
And then we watch them, and then when we realize that they've split, then we tell them, and all the girls are like, nope. And they like move to the other side.
That's wild. Yeah, so I haven't even had a slight reading on the K2 yet. Also, haven't heard the REM pod go off.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet tonight, honestly.
Like, I really am starting to think that they just wanted us to, like, just a quick hello, like, we are here.
Yeah. Because that was clear as day. We both heard that woman's voice.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like to me, it sounded like it was almost like a full sentence, like somebody was talking, like Bennett was
like
talking to Vincent or something.
That's exactly what I thought.
But I couldn't make out the words.
Yeah, same. Like, I seriously thought Bennett was at the back door talking to Vincent or Tyler or someone.
Like they forgot
Like,
something and came
yeah.
back or something.
Or, like, maybe they just hadn't pulled out of the backyard yet.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I just got really dizzy for a second. I said for us to be careful. We don't need anyone else getting hurt.
Honestly.
We will be careful. There is an attic, but we can't access it. It's like a weird crawl space in the bathroom. And the ceiling
or
here is so sketchy.
even that one outside, you'd at least need some sort of ladder to get up to it, but even that, I'm sure, would be sketch.
Do I ever go live? Not on my account, I don't. Hardly ever. I've had some people tell me I should.
Nothing's happened recently. I'm starting to suspect things. I mean, it's hard to predict paranormal, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say we at least confirmed paranormal activity because me and Tyson and you guys heard the woman's voice and the floor creaking, and then we went out there and proved we're the only ones here.
Yeah.
So we at least confirmed something.
Here, but it's like, I thought I just heard something over there. There's something definitely here, but I think with like the lack of tools and stuff, and we don't have dolls, and we don't have a link.
Yeah. Like all the different things that would feed into the energy.
We're not really charging stuff. Yeah, exactly. We're on the spirit's time, like they do stuff when they want to do it. I mean, you can't predict paranormal activity.
We don't really have the stuff for Estes right now, or else we would probably try it. But yeah, based on the readings we aren't getting, I'd say probably a good time to start getting ready to dip, lock it up.
Yeah, my hand is ice cold from holding my phone.
That was me. Oop, there it goes. Okay, guys. I think we're just about ready to head out of the Anson call house.
I kind of wish like more was happening, but at the same
I know,
time,
right?
I'm
Like with just the two of us here, I feel like it'd still be just freaky enough to be like,
I don't know how Vincent can come here by himself, and because he really knows how to like amp him up, and he has all the equipment, so you can talk to him a lot better, and
yeah.
so it's.
But you know what? I think it's awesome that we at least got that full voice of a woman, dude.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. It's
Like, even though that's like the most major thing that's happened, at least that was something.
yeah, and it was clear too. Like, it was weird because it just sounded so much like Bennett. But
Yeah,
they're long gone, so I don't know. That's pretty wild.
so thank you everyone for tuning in. Tyson's got to lock the door and such, so I'll give you guys a quick walk around the outside of the house. And it is freezing out here.
It's so cold.
So tomorrow morning I'll be heading back to Vegas. So I'll probably do a live back in Vegas sometime in the coming days. But otherwise, this is going to be it for now.
Look at those beautiful trucks.
Right? Someone just asked what our zodiacs are.
I'm a Capricorn.
I'm a Sagittarius. And still no one on the street out here.
Yeah, it's so dead. Anytime I tell people my zodiac sign, they're always like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense. You're totally a Capricorn."
The Anson Call House.
It's definitely a cool house for sure.
Yeah, like even if it wasn't haunted, it's unique.
Yeah. It's cool that there is spirits there. And it looks like this, like
There's moon signs too.
what does that mean?
I don't know.
I don't know anything about signs or
Like, I barely know about zodiacs.
oh, sorry. People are getting mad at me because I'm clicking this because I'm
Oh.
not on a like. Clicks.
Look through the windows on the second floor. So the people who own this property ended up boarding it all up because too many trespassers coming around. So
Yeah, a lot of people used to break into it and graffiti the walls and break stuff.
that's why you're now looking at Fort Knox.
Yeah, it's all completely boarded and we have security cameras installed. And
So on that note, guys, I'm gonna log off the live. Thank you everyone who tuned in for Lost and Found and our little Anson Call walk around. And thank you to everyone who's gifted tonight as well. Everyone who's been liking, commenting, all that good stuff. I will see you all soon.